You're watching Let's Chat.
We are glad to have you here with us on Let's Chat, and we are happy to spend a few moments with Josh Daneski. Josh is the owner of Payoffer. You may have heard about them around town, but we're going to take a few minutes and fill you in on everything you need to know. First of all, Josh, good to see you, and thanks for joining us. Tell us exactly what Payoffer is and what you do.
Yeah, the long and short of it is Payoffer is a property solutions company. I was born and raised here in Chattanooga, so love the community, very familiar with the area, but we're able to help individuals who have a property they need to sell quickly and maybe not through the traditional way of listing it on the market with a real estate agent. We're able to jump in, help them sell that property quickly and relatively easily.
And that helps out a lot, and I mean a lot of people, because even as hot as the real estate market is, sometimes it can take months and months and months for you to get a property on the market until you walk away with your money at the end of the closing.
Yes, absolutely. And a big part of that is, the people that we are able to help the most are individuals who have a house that maybe isn't up to date, maybe it needs repairs that otherwise they're not able to afford, or that would be required by a buyer if they list it on the market, whereas we're able to just purchase it as is, and they can walk away and not worry about it anymore.
Obviously not naming names, but can you give us maybe an example or even two examples of one of your bigger success stories that when you get up and get ready for work in the morning, you can look in the mirror and go, I helped that person out substantially?
Yeah, there's a few that come to mind. One specifically was last year, right before Christmas. A single mother called us. She had 2 kids and a third on the way. This was right before Christmas. It's one I really do think about quite a bit. It's kind of like it's out of one of those Christmas books.
Yeah.
But she called us. I went out there the same day, took a look at it. She needed to sell the property. There had been some bad experiences that she had in the property. She just wanted to be rid of it, move on from those memories. And so she told us exactly how much she needed for it, and we went out there. I looked at it and I said, I'm actually able to offer you a little bit more than what you're asking for it.
Wow.
Which isn't typical, but sometimes people are motivated, right? So they just say, this is what I need and I'm done. But I knew she would need some money for moving expenses and everything like that. And of course she had kids to take care of too, so give her a little bit of a cushion.
Good for you.
So we purchased that property, and she said, I need to close 7 days and be done with it. And we were able to get that done in 7 days.
Wow. And even in other companies in your line of work, closing within that time frame, that's kind of unheard of.
Yeah, it's very difficult, and of course there's some things that are outside of our control as far as the title work and making sure the property is transferred correctly. But yeah, I mean, we're able to, because we're cash buyers, we use cash, there's no lenders involved, no appraisals that we have to rely on. We're able to purchase the properties very quickly, especially compared to a typical sale with something on the market.
And one thing I think that is outstanding about your company in particular is you are rated AAA by, A+ by the Better Business Bureau. And of course, you're locally owned and operated. And if you're going to do business with someone, regardless of what they do, you want somebody with your good standing with the Better Business Bureau.
Yeah, I mean, I was born and raised here in Chattanooga. I love the area. I don't plan to leave. My wife and I live, right around here too. Mm-hmm. And, I'm really pleased and proud to be a solution that's local and that really is able to benefit the community.
If someone finds that they are in that situation and they need to sell a home, before they get started on that, what steps should they take before they contact Payoffer to help make that time from that initial phone call until closing go by even quicker?
Yeah, we tell a lot of our the individuals that reach out to us, the first step really is to give us a call. But if they're able to get photos of the property or get some more information that they're able to send us directly, that helps us to be able to move quickly. But if we need to go out and meet them in person, we're able to do that as well. But of course, just them gathering as much information as they can to give us over the phone is really what helps out the best.
And you are dealing with people in a number of cases that are kind of emotional. They
Yes.
might not want to sell their property, but for one reason or another, they have to. And the word on the street is you guys take that into consideration when you're dealing with your customers.
Yes, I mean, we try to, there's definitely a lot of emotions when you're selling a house. Maybe it's a family home you inherited from your parents or whatever else it is. We had one just like that last week. They were trying to fix it up themselves, but they got stuck in the middle of it. They kind of ran out of funds to finish the project, and they just said, we need to be done with it. And we're able to step in there, and of course we understand there's emotions involved, and we try to be very empathetic and make sure they're taken care of and that they feel comfortable with everything that's going on. We're very transparent. I mean, this is a business, right? We do have to make profit on it, and we're not shy of that. but we make sure that everyone we work with is comfortable. And even if we don't end up being a good fit for the property, we have a lot of connections in the area. We're able to educate them, give them some guidance, and maybe present them to someone else who's a better solution or a better fit for them as well. So that's why we encourage a lot of people to reach out. We're able to help them that way, even if we don't purchase a property ourselves.
And the fact that you are from here and you chose this area to make your living and to raise your family in says a lot for you. Josh, tell us how we get in touch with you and the rest of the staff at Payoffer.
Yeah, we have a website, payoffer.net. We're on Facebook, Google, Instagram, but they can reach us directly at our phone number, 423-415-0000.
Josh, sounds great. We'll look forward to talking to you over the coming weeks and having even more success stories from Payoffer. Stick around. We are back with more of Let's Chat right after this.